That's not a good start. There we are. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, welcome back to a little bit more U-Boat. It has been a while, I know. The last time I ended up playing, I think it was literally like 3 months ago since I played. So we are going to be very rusty. I ended up, I want to say it's a bug, and I've said this many times. I refuse to take credit for this. I ended up getting into a bit of an issue with the manual TDC, which unfortunately just didn't seem to work. So we'll be in the middle of a patrol and we'll kind of find a convoy or whatever, and then the convoy, we'll be doing well, and then all of a sudden there'll be a point where the TDC just stops working. I don't know why it's the case. Hello, Stadler. Hello, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Welcome to the channel. So we ended up finding this kind of thing where it stopped working. I've done numerous testing with it. It didn't seem to be anything that I was doing. Apparently, we will see. But if it happens again, it happens again. We'll just have to like push our way through or whatever. But yeah, we aren't doing too bad. The year is the 1942, and we're at the start of 1942. So for those who don't know, this is like a full campaign. I think we're doing quite well. So I'm going to jump in just so we can kind of familiarise ourselves to where we were. Our main goal is to try and get the final commendation, which I know people have got. In terms of the it's like the Knight's Cross with gold oak leaves, swords and diamonds, or something like that. It's something like that. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to try our best to get that. I think we're about a third of the way there and a halfway through the war, so we have got some catching up to do. Having said that, though, I believe if you take down battleships, it gives you like 100 points to it, which isn't too bad. And there's a number of things that we got to do as well. In the last stream as well, I know we completed the battle up in the Russia and stuff like that. I can't remember what it was called. I haven't been around for a while, so I will be rusty. But hopefully it doesn't go too bad. I actually thought this was part 27. It's actually part 26. So I'm it's one of them. I for weeks I thought this was going to be part 27, and then before the stream I was kind of looking through and thinking, hold on, is this 26? I was going through all of my recordings and stuff like that, trying to find out if I had actually lost a part, because I tend to upload them to YouTube and just for them to be a bank on YouTube or whatever. But turns out no. Turns out I was wrong. Okay, so where are we now? We are situated in... is it Wilhelmshaven we're in? Or is it La Rochelle? No, we're in La Rochelle here. So our crew that we've currently got on board, although this can change, we have got Timmy D as our skipper. We've got Ellie Bells as our radio operative. We've got Freddie Lewis, who is actually it says a chief engineer, so he's going to be messing around with the engines whenever he can. We've got Conrad, who I believe is actually more of a jack of all trades. He either jumps from the engines to the torpedoes if and when needed. We have got Millerus, who is our second officer, our quartermaster, who is in charge when Timmy D is not around. He will do normally the navigation and stuff. We've got Wolfpack, who is our engine specialist, and we've got Dr. Freeze, who is our radio operative / doctor as well. We've got a few other people lying around which we can kind of mess with. We are very, very close to $1 million budget. We've done very, very well. I think in the last stream I ended up getting a wee bit stressed, so we have to do a little bit of the maintenance, so to speak, like filling up and whatever. So let's see what we've got. Right, so we need to fill up on these, the AP rounds here. So let's fill up on AP rounds. AP rounds on this. We've got to fill up on these as well. You know what? Before we do any of that, let's have a look to see what people have got on their person. So we've got Wolfpack, you need 2 parts. Conrad, you are okay. Ellie Bells, you're okay. So we only actually need 2 parts. Wolfpack only needs 2 parts in his thing. We can get rid of the Christmas tree. We don't need it now as it is February. Storeroom. Okay, let's have a look. And for those who do want to jump in as well, we do have Conrad, who is actually a free agent, so to speak. We tend to bring people in from chat if anyone wants to come in and take on the role of Conrad. It means you can change the cosmetics of the person and have a little mess with the perks or the skills that they're going to actually be using. You can do it to mess me about. You can do it as you want to. You want to go more into that role or whatever. It's entirely up to you. I'll play U-Boat actually too. I'm on the date of the 27th of April 1940, and I make the mission. And I'm on the mission. Part 3 of 3, the German invasion of Norway. Oh well, best of luck to your gameplay or whatever. I can't. No, in fact, I do remember that actually. Isn't that when you have to go to the? Is that when you have to go to the port of Bergen and you have to do some reconnaissance there? I think it is, isn't it? Right, so gallery, storeroom. Right, let's go to the. That's the gallery, storeroom. Okay, you go to there, and we're gonna have to put these 2 parts in here. So Wolfpack, you have now done that. You've got your 5 parts on you. Good work, sir. Right. So let us go to the warehouse and let's start filling up with what we need. Okay, so let's drop 2 parts in there, and we're gonna have another 2 parts there. We've got 40 AA rounds. We're gonna have an additional 80 rounds there. We need 3 health packs here. Storeroom, absolutely fine. Torpedoes. Now we have to get some torpedoes in. We're gonna have to get in some more coffee. So we're gonna get some more coffee in there. We've got everything that we need. Fuel. We need to refuel our vessel. I'm thinking about if we just keep this one clear. Although saying that, we should probably put some more potassium absorbers in the ventilation system, so we're going to put that in there as well. We're also going to have to sort out the torpedoes. Now the torpedoes we've got pretty much the best ones we can have, although saying that, they can cause a spot of bother. So these T5 torpedoes are the homing torpedoes, which use it says use novel technology of homing for nearby propeller sounds, and also very reliable pistol design. They are okay, however, they can sometimes go to the wrong vessel. It just goes to the closest vessel that they know of. We will end up getting a few of those in anyway. We've got T1 Pistol 3, T1 Pistol 3. I actually like the T1s because you actually have a range, the range and speed modification. So we are going to get a few more of those in. The fat torpedoes, I'm not keen. The Lut torpedoes are the same as the fat torpedoes, but they are actually better. So we're going to get those in as well. So it's actually the same. Stern torpedo, we're going to actually put on a... We're going to put the T5 Pistol 4, just because why not? In fact, if anything, yeah, that's actually a good shout, because if we're shooting from the stern, most of the time we can't actually get a good torpedo calculation on anyway. So if we're kind of firing that in a roundabout area, it will generally hit anyway. So that's actually not bad. So that's all in the torpedo tubes. We've just got to fit in an additional 8 torpedoes here. So we're going to have T3 Pistol 2s, which are not... We can't change the speed on those, which is fine. T1 Pistol 3... T1 Pistol 3 as well. T1 Pistol 3 with a look. T1 Pistol 3. Now it might seem like it's a little bit of a why are we going for those? To me, they're just my preferred. Like the pistols are fine with the T3. These might not be a bad shout just to have one or two of them. I'm going to have the one in. And then we're going to have a little look at what else we have. T3 pistol 2, T3 pistol 2 with the fat modification. We're going to get a T3 pistol 2 in this, and then we're going to have the T3... The higher the pistol, the better. So I think I'm going to go for the T1 pistol 3. Yeah, we'll go for that. So we've spent about 10,000 of our budget. That's nothing really. Then we're going to have a little look at our food. Now, the food situation. Let's have a little look to see what's in our galley. The galley, we've only got this. So, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to just wait this out, and then we're going to have to start putting more food into the galley. We probably... yeah. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to rush time. It's going to be 4 days off duty here. Alright, it's been 4 days, 27th of February. Let's go back to our warehouse. We're going to get rid of the... oh, a little bit too close there. Decoration. We can get rid of this Christmas tree here. Remove. It's going to take 5 hours to just throw it out the window. Just throw it out the window, you might as well. Let's see what you've got. Okay. The potassium absorbers, we're going to get that in. So, storage room, open. Ventilation system, put that into the ventilation system. The flak, we're good on that. The deck gun, we're good on this. Throw overboard, don't need this, don't need this. Alright, so we've got one room here for food. So, if we go to the warehouse here. And let's see what we can have with our food. So, we have got, apparently using food like vegetables or fruit is better for curing things like tuberculosis, or it stops people from getting tuberculosis. So, we're going to go to the common food, standard food ration. It's not fantastic. I'm going to go for these, put all those in. It's going to take up 18 hours to put in. Let's rush that ahead, and we're going to put all of that in the galley, and then we're going to see what else we can... Oh, wrong thing. Right, let's go to the storage room here. Storage room, galley, we can put in... Okay, and then we can sell that, and then we're going to put some more food in. I know it's a lot of faff, it really is, but it is what it is. Now the thing is with the sausages are a little bit of a problem. We're gonna sell that for 16, and we're gonna get the dried fish in here as well. So we're gonna get the 99 fish there. Lovely. Okay then, cool. I don't think there's any upgrades we can get here. So firstly, we're gonna have a look at our crew here. So our crew, we've made up of 7 officers. We need 2 more deckhands on board. We've got Hans Conrad, we've got Jacob Marks, and Josef Tietz. We can get those 2 on board. Lovely jubbly. We can free these. Free all these here. We didn't do that last time, which is great stuff. Lothar is currently hospitalised with tuberculosis. Not the end of the world there, but he's been arrested for 26 days. Boarded. Okay, we've got a lot of perks here. So if we go to our... if we go to our crew and go to our boat specialisation, we're very close to our next perk here. So we're not going to mess around with any of that. Now we're going to go talk to the leading officer and see what the things are here. So we've got a few things here. We've got the attack on London agent in Ireland. We've got the attack patrol, the patrol sectors in AM2 to AM5, which is just on the north coast of Ireland. We've got Operation Drumbeat, which is all the way over here in America. BB7 to CB3. We've got the attack on Aruba. Right. The attack on Aruba. Destroy at least 3 oil tanks on land with the deck gun. The objectives, and then the mine laying in the Strait of Gibraltar. Now, given the fact that we have just filled up our torpedoes and our stock, we wouldn't be able to get the mines on here in order to do that. However, if anything, I feel like I want to do this just because I want to try and get well, firstly, let's go to the campaign. So this is where we're standing at the moment. We've completed all of these. We've got all the objectives done. The mine laying in Africa can be done all the way up to the 1st of September 1944. Not the end of the world there then, so we can leave that for the moment. Now, there is the... Why is that being weird? There we go. Now, it says join the French flotillas. Now, we have done that. We are actually in the port of... We've done the port of Wilhelmshaven, the port of Kiel, and the port of Bergen. Apparently, it doesn't really work. We've done the passage through the Strait of Gibraltar. We've done the Battle of the Mediterranean. We've completed the Happy Time. And then the southern routes... We do need to try and find one more there, but that is up at the end of 1943, sorry. So, that's not something to really worry about. We've done Arctic convoys, joined the Battle of Arctic, Port of La Rochelle. Now, this is the issue as well. We don't seem to... I don't know why these aren't popping up, because we have had joined things before, but these joined, apparently... Is it... Okay. Is it... These only pop when this pops in? Is that what it is? Because if that is the case, then... And this is just kind of like the same here. Like, join the Battle of Arctic, and then once you've done... Is that kind of like a thing? I think that's what it might be. So I think we don't have to really worry about this. This campaign objective is currently not available. Yeah, so I think that's just... I think that's fine. So... At the moment, every single objective we've been able to do is fine. We've done okay. So we've done this here. We've got the Operation Drumbeat, which we're on parts 2 of 3. This ends at the 1st of February 1943. It is now currently February 1942. The attack on Aruba can be done in 1944. And we've done the weather station as well in North Labrador. This is going to be popping soon. Next month, actually, in the next couple of days. The Battle of Gazala. And then the gold retaking as well, which will be done at the start of the year as well. So, if anything, we need to be focusing on the Operation Drumbeat. So I think that's what we're going to be doing here. So... Luckily, we have actually got that objective. We're going to go to the... And it says the Operation Drumbeat is over in this sectors here. Now, when we were here last time, we was kind of like sitting around these areas anyway. It's going to be 6,000. We've got to do 2,500 kilometers within the area anyway. You can't really see much of this because my fat face is in the way. And then we've got to sink an additional 10,000 tons within the... within this area. So we are going to get that in the Operation Drumbeat, and we're going to get going. I could actually drop my face down a little bit, actually, thinking about it. It's been a while since I've actually played the game, so my not that, you idiot. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that should be fine. I think that's fine. Maybe we want to see people's names as well, because people kind of get a little bit tied up on that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We're all good. Again, if anyone wants to jump into into the crew as well, then you are more than welcome to. Just give a shout out in chat, and we'll get you in. So we do need to get going sooner rather than later. We gotta get this day over and done with. Right then. I think we should be ready to go now. So these lines here were arguably trade routes that we had for the when we were doing the Black Pit and the Happy Time. So we kind of stuck around on those areas here. This line here is what we tend to do. So if you're going to be playing the game, I would strongly recommend do stuff like this. Just if you go to, for example, Operation Drumbeat, it says sink merchant shipping in the following squares: CA, CB, BA, BB, DA, DB, CD, DC. Sorry. Mark that area out. If you mark the area out when you are on the map like this, then you kind of get an idea of what areas you can be in when you're sinking vessels, so there's no confusion. Because if you do it over here, it's not going to count. That's the best thing I can say to you. Also, as well, if you're early on in the war, make lines like this. What it ends up doing is it makes it not obvious for trade routes, but it makes it a little bit easier. Where if you're going to be sitting in an area where you're going to be trying to camp for merchant vessels, then they tend to be following these kind of lines here. You could arguably do a line from like here or here. I've gone to I've gone to the RAF St. Evel, just because it was the earliest point of call at the UK. You got the port of St. John, and then you got these ports here. That could be a little part where we can go as well, but I guess we'll see. Right, so if we go to our if we first go to our headquarters, and then we're going to have a little look on our headquarters. Let's get a little bit of an idea of what else what we can do. We've got the Naxos radar detector, which is going to take us 24 days with a radio man, which we can do if wanted. We could do it with Fritz Kramer, who would actually do it a lot quicker. He can do it a lot quicker than everyone else. He's very good because he can literally do anything. But it will cost us 3 reputation points. This is going to cost us 3 reputation points as well. These would cost us I don't think I want to really be spending those anyway. I think I've got the achievement for having 10 anyway. The naval ship, I don't know what this really does, to be quite honest. I think what it does is I think it might just give them experience, or might give them the chance to give them perks or whatever. I'm not sure. Or what I was going to look at there was the milk cows that we've got in the area. So we've got a milk cow. We've got 3 milk cows down here. They seem to be in good positions. We could easily make it from there to there without the assistance of a milk cow. It's within the area where we're going to be doing a patrol anyway, so that should be absolutely fine. Okay then, I think we're good to go, chat. We've been fanning around for the last half hour anyway. All should be fine. Alright, let's get ready to go.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
If you're wondering about the cosmetic as well that I've got, that's the supporters pack as well that you get from, it's like DLC. I don't normally do things like that, but as it's like supporting the game that I genuinely do love, even though it's a fucking nightmare, then yeah, it's one of those things. Hello Marvix, how you doing, mate? Yeah, welcome on in. Yeah, let's speed this up a little bit. Yeah, so we're currently sitting on the 1st of March. Try to learn something. You're trying to learn something from me. Oof, that's a poor shout. I wouldn't do that. It's I'm not the most proficient when it comes to this sort of game. Anyway, it has been a while as well. It's been about 3 months since I last played. I tried to do this every week or every bi-weekly. I'm more of a variety streamer, so to speak, just because I like to do things where it's more one keeping things like a different flavour, but also as well, like I imagine you're probably the same. Everyone's the same when it comes to being like a proper gamer. Everyone's got a huge backlog of games on their Steam account which they just don't touch. I like to try and get through that as best as I can. Right, we're going to now we're into a little bit more deeper water. We're going to go to a head full. We're going to get our crew sorted. So we're going to have 2 people on Wolfpack. We're going to take 2 people off Milo. Is anyone in bed because they've been told to go to bed? Not particularly. Yeah, so I end up just trying to get stuff through my backlog and stuff like that. Like recently, I've just done a full playthrough in one stream of The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. I did the other day. Not fantastic, I have to admit. It was recommended by a friend of mine, but I have to admit it really, really fell short. After like thinking about it afterwards, at the time I was like, it's a bit confusing. It was okay, but then upon reflection, I was like, actually, there's some questions that I would like to ask, but it just fell short. So yeah, it's one of those. Like I try to do this on a weekly basis. Let's get 2 people with Milo. So we're going to have the rotation here. So we're just going to try and maximise the amount of fuel capacity that we have going on. So yeah, it's just one of them. Like, so I'm going to try my best to get this going as well. After we finish up a new boat, which we do this cold campaign, I might start a new one. I will most likely go to something different, like RimWorld or whatever. More of a game where it's like a slow burn that's going to take me a while to finish, where I don't have to do it every stream, of course. Just more of a chilled out thing. Now, the beautiful thing about U-Boat, of course, is I can kind of do it at a stream at a time. Like each patrol is a stream, so to speak. Now there is times where it's a short patrol, and I end up like for example, when I had to go and do the mine laying in off the east coast of the UK, I ended up doing like all of that in one stream. It was pain. It was painful. So it is nice to do. It is nice to do, but at the same time, this game, out of all the games I play, is the most strenuous when it comes to like your mental capacity. Right, okay, so we've got a new communication come in. We've got a lot of messages, but that's all from the same from the last patrol. It's one vessel closing in, so that's actually going across here. So this is what I was saying earlier. These lines, these are kind of like the trade routes that I've kind of like mapped out. If you're going to try and do the trade routes, there's one here. This is probably a vessel. An important message has come through. Captain, we've decided to implement a change to the assigned square for your U-boat. Please head to square BF1 and perform a patrol inside there from now on. BF? Okay. Okay then. So instead of going all the way to America to do Operation Drumbeat, we've been told we've got to go here. That is a bit of an issue.
Auf diese Koordinaten
Okay then.
setzen.
Okay, so we're going to... Okay, we are in the patrol sector. It is currently the 3rd of March 1942. We're going to have a quick look around to see if we can find any smoke on the horizon. Seems like we can't. Okay, what we're going to do is we are relatively in the area. We're going to stop
Alle Maschinen
and we're going
stopp.
to do a routine hydrophone check.
50 Meter. Horchraum besetzen.
And hopefully we can actually come across something relatively early, because I do want to try and get this little patrol area done, and then we can go over to the Operation Drumbeat area and try and skulk out a few merchants over there.
Auf E-Motor wechseln.
Okay,
Geräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung
this is a big convoy.
30 Meter.
This is a very big convoy. It is moving.
50 Meter. Anblasen. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln. Herr Kaloy, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Okay. This is going to be a very big convoy. It's going to be a very challenging start to the stream, I think. Okay. Now, if I was to do another hydrophone check, just for argument's sake.
Horchraum besetzen.
Now, the problem is we are fairly close to the UK.
Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi.
Yeah, here we are.
25 Grad.
Aktuelle Tiefe 50 Meter. Anblasen. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind
Right.
aufgetaucht.
Oh, okay, so it looks like we've got the rain on our side. It is currently, yeah, like just gone past midnight. How you doing, Ellie? How you doing?
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auch.
Though, if we get on this, we might be able to see something a little bit better. It looks to me, but then if I just saw something then, but no, there's definitely smoke. There's definitely smoke on the horizon, chat. Yep, definitely smoke on the horizon. Looks like we have found ourselves a convoy. How is your anti-Voldemort nose? As you can tell, I still sound a little bit like I've just woke up. I haven't just woke up. Yeah, I'm doing okay though. Right. Right, there's the convoy. It is actually, yeah, it is still in front of us. There we are. Okay. Right, we're going to go to a periscope depth here, and we're going to try and sneak up where we can. There we are. Game is saving. Yeah, definitely smoke on that horizon there. Right, let's switch to a blue light running so everyone can be a little bit quieter. Really hoping to get over the million. We should get over the million budget. Okay, let's see if we can get a little bit better visual here.
Peilung 25 Grad.
Might be a little bit too much of a rough sea state to actually get a good visual on these. Yeah, they're not too that much on the starboard side, are they? They're looking around about the 10 mark, bearing 10, 20. Yeah, I think you'll see something over there. Yep, you can see these over here. Yep, definitely.
Herr Kaloy, wir haben unsere Position
How fast are we going? Only 7 knots. We're going to have to speed this up.
Position erreicht.
Now, we have to be very careful here because... Right, now it's gone daytime. It might be a little bit easier to see these vessels. And I actually think they're more on our port side here. Yeah, they're not that far. We haven't gone past them, have we? No. Okay. We might have to surface the boat here.
Tanks anblasen.
Yeah, because they're like 20-30 kilometers away.
Auf Dieselmotoren.
Low air reserves anyway. Okay.
Wir sind aufgetaucht.
That's something I'm really fucking daft at doing as well. Always forgetting forgetting about the oxygen. It sounds very stupid, I know, but it's just something that you really can't overlook if you're not paying attention. Right. There we are. Jesus Christ on a cracker. There's a potential... Oh. Yeah, there's potential... there's a potential Harrier in this. I mean, what's that? That looks like a C3 class. Or is it a Liberty? I mean, that's a destroyer. Yeah, that's a destroyer class. You have to be very careful as well. That is a Empire class. Yeah, it's an Empire class. That looks like a... It's not a Liberty class, it's a C3 that is. It's got to be a C3. Or is it a Liberty class? No, it's not a Liberty class. It's got too many cranes on it. It's definitely not a Dale class. Yeah, it's got to be a C3. Now, the problem with C3 classes are... the problem with C3 classes is they do actually have some... Oh. You will be caught... Oh shit! This is a great start to a 3-month hiatus on the game, isn't it? We will be coordinating a Wolfpack attack on a convoy. All nearby U-boats are called to travel to the meeting coordinates 44.06 north, 10.81 west. Convoy is expected to arrive there on the 5th of March 1942 at 6:10 from the direction of 30 degrees. Copy that. We gotta go there, okay. Right, if we go off this then, and there's going to be a bunch of us, so if anything, it's kind of be a slight advantage, so to speak, that we're going to have some assistance. Right, let's turn off the normal. Let's go to normal light running here. Everyone can go and relax. Right then. Fatigue. That might be an issue. That might be an issue, the fatigue.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Jawohl, weiter geht's.
Right.
Jawohl, weiter geht's.
Well, when we get there, we're going to have to wait around about 5 hours. Okay. Well, let's go to a deck of wash here, and let's wait for the convoy to actually arrive. Okay, who is here? Is there no one here? Is it just me? There they are. Right then.
Kurs auf Koordinaten setzen.
Alright,
Bestätige.
we're gonna come to a dead stop
Alle
here,
Maschinen stopp.
and we're going to go to a periscope depth. Now we should get some assistance here, but
Erkerlein, wir sind auf Februartiefe.
right, let's get blue light running.
Blick eingesteuert.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Oh,
Blaulicht schalten. Geräusche. Kleine Gruppe. Peilung
is this a second convoy?
Grad.
Or are they attacking something up there? Have they already been... Have they already been aggroed?
Grad voraus. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
They might have already been aggroed if there's...
Alarm! Peilung 3 Grad rechts.
Right, we're speeding this in. Okay, it looks like there is light in the area that looks like they're using star shells.
Alle Maschinen.
So if they're using star shells, that means they have already been aggroed. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got... That's a C3 class. That's a Liberty class. That's another C3. That is a tanker, which would be fantastic for us. A C3. That's a C... No, is it a... I can't really work out what that last one at the back is. It could be a Liberty class with an Empire class in front. This... Yeah, that's another Liberty class. Okay. Right.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
Holy shit. Right. This vessel is going to cause us some issue. Okay. What's that? That's a Corvette. Corvettes aren't really that much of an issue. And that is going to be another... That's a destroyer class. That's a Empire... It's not an Empire tower. It's either an Explorer or a bow. I think it's an Explorer. It looks like an Explorer with the... It's the funnel... Well, the thin funnel before this here, and it matches the wheelhouse at the back. Yeah, it's definitely an Explorer. Nothing really great about it. We've got the... Yeah, I mean, you got this, which is another Empire Explorer here. Then you've got this C3, and then you've got the Liberty class here. Now, unfortunately, the Liberty class is the one that's looking the most juicy.
Auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
This will be our first target. We want to get this on as our first target. Right, so this is a tanker, we know this. So let's go to our tankers here. Is it a Dale class? It could very well be a Dale class. It's looking like it's a Dale class. It's not an 01. It's not an 01 class. Looking at the Dale class, it's got the middle mast here, which is here. You've got the 01, which is that. It's not T2. The funnel at the back is a little bit too high on this. Whereas the Dale class has got that front notch on the wheelhouse here. So it's not a T2, although a T2 would be absolutely fantastic. And it's not a war class either, as the cranes are facing the wrong way. So it's not a coaster. So we can definitely put this in as a Dale class. It's looking at 11,000 tons. Right, let's have a look at the velocity. Might have to abandon this just because we are so close to a war vessel here. Distance might be a little bit shit as well. Now, given the fact as well that these might have also be aggroed as well, they might actually be running at a different speed as usual. Right, set that in for an 8-knot speed.
Aktualisieren.
Right, distance to us, it's this one here. Right, let's go for the protractor. Right. It is currently looking like it is at a 71.6 at 5.3. So we do probably want to get a little bit closer than that. We're going to sink 3,000 tons within this cup. 5.3 kilometers is really rough. I mean, if we was to go to this, like, that's how far away it is. We might be able to get it, but like, if we was to say, look at the mast here, which is going to take into account the swell. You're probably looking around about that. It says 5.5. We'll have to lock that in.
Entfernung 5.
And then it was 70.
0 Meter.
It was 71.6 off on their starboard side. Right, 71.7.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
Right, torpedo tube.
Lage 7, 2, rechts. Rohr 4, bewässern.
LUT. No, we don't want a LUT. We don't want LUT.
Rohr
All
2,
these are LUT torpedoes.
Rohr 1, bewässern.
We're going to put this at the absolute max of 6,500, and we'll just put that there. I have no idea how these work anyway. Right, filling tube 1, getting ready. Angle is all set. It's looking okay. Torp ready, tube ready. Fire tube 1.
Los.
Right, let's bring this down. Right, let's watch this. Oh, it might run out of juice. It might run out of juice. Because
Rohr 2, bewässern.
if I was to go to the... If I was... In you go. If I was to go to this... Manage ordnance. It says... We didn't change the range, actually. We didn't change the speed of it. So it should be okay. If it's fine. We didn't change the draft either, which is actually a bit of an overlook on my part as well. But sure, this is the vessel that we're looking at. Right, we'll speed this up a wee bit. It's looking okay, chat. It's actually looking pretty nice, isn't it? It's actually looking spectacular. It's saying 30 seconds, but it's not. It is turning. And there's absolutely no way that is surviving. The fire on deck will drag it under if it just so happens to become neutrally buoyant, but I can't see that being the case here. That was a very good shot. Some more explosions. Now at this point they'll have no idea where this has come from. So they will be doing some torpedo maneuvers. When this goes down, we will have got, I believe, we would actually got both of these done. Which isn't too bad. Right, is there anyone looking out for us? I doubt it. They would be trying to ping us on active sonar. We are running a blue light running as well, so we are being super duper quiet in this. Now, saying that, is there... There we go. The Dingledale. The Dingledale severely damaged. Is that what this? Is this what this is called? The Dingledale. Is it the Dingledale? If that is, it's a spectacular name for a vessel. Right, they are abandoning the ship. There is nothing they can do about this. They're going to be closing all the bulkhead doors. Yeah, I know. Dingledale. Oh, okay, contact lost. Let's try and get more of a visual on this. Now, to be quite honest, as daft as this sounds, I don't want to spend too much time doing this. Mainly because we need to try and preserve as much torpedoes as we can for Operation Drumbeat. Has it gone down? Not quite yet. The Dingledale has sunk. Incoming from Poppy. Now, I think we're happy with that. As daft as it sounds, chat. Because we've arguably done the whole patrol now. I don't think I want to. I think I'm going to disengage from this. We've done our damage that we needed to. And we're going to go over to the Operation Drumbeat. As you can see, we was already at 52,000. It hasn't counted because it's not in the area. So we're not going to fuck around too much. We're going to disengage and make our way. Make ourselves scarce. The transmission lost. Oh, is that another explosion? Surely not. No. No. Like, these are combat proficient, so to speak. They've got gunning placements at the front and the rear. Although the rear doesn't look like it's really got one. Oh yeah, they do. They got gunning placements on the back here. Nothing for us really to mess around with. It would have been nice to be able to mess around with them a little bit more, but unfortunately... Oh. Stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
They are coming in this direction. We're gonna crash dive.
Auf maximal sichere Tiefe gehen.
We're gonna crash dive and we're gonna hope they leave us alone. I don't know where the other vessels are in this area. Apparently there was supposed to be a wolf pack. It might be going on over here. No idea.
Aktuelle Tiefe 50 Meter.
70 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 95 Meter.
Let's rub this out.
20 Meter.
Yep, they're pinging us on active sonar here.
Von Estik geortet. Aktuelle Tiefe 200 Meter.
I honestly don't think they're going to be able to catch us at this point. It's going to come to a point where they're going to have to stay with the patrol. Or the convoy, sorry. Right. We're going to go ahead 1/3 here. Yeah, let's just stay away from here. The crew is strained and stressed.
200 Meter.
Right,
Schneller.
head 2/3, please. And now let us go to a periscope depth.
Schraubengeräusch.
They're going to be far too wide from us now. They're not going to be able to catch us now. Unless there's air support. I mean, there's this here. Yeah. That was probably a Corvette. Just doing a sweep.
Telegramm gesendet.
Alright, report sent. Happy days. Let's mush. Alarm cancelled. Let's go to a normal like running, please. Well done, everyone. Done well. Okay. Now we're probably going to get an additional objective as well here, which is fine. It's fine. Ooh, low quality. That would explain it again. Exactly what I'm talking about.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
We could just whack the snorkel up as well if needed, but I don't think it's really needed anymore. You know what?
Auf Dieselmotoren
Why not?
wechseln.
Why not? Yep, there we go. Air's coming back.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Open up. Don't need the snorkel up now, actually, be fine. There we go. Right, we're good chat. That actually went Wow. New communication coming in from U73 convoy squares CG154, course bearing 4 degrees 9 knots. Confirm. Alright, that's there. Not really interested in that.
Melde mich zum Dienst.
Ich bin sehr müde. Jawohl, weiter geht's.
Okay then, we are currently heading at a head full here. Don't want to go any faster than that. We just want to try and preserve as much fuel as we can.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Yeah, we should be okay.
Ich bin sehr müde.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Oh, okay. What have you got to say for yourself? Rumours of Walter Coss's worsening condition has reached Timmy D. Crew members whispered of the relentless cough, a fever that refuses to break, and a blood-staining Wonder Coss's handkerchiefs. The officer's rudimentary medical training paints a grim picture. Tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is a bacterial infection that primarily attacks the lungs. Sadly, the survival rate is low, but there are dedicated sanatoriums in Germany for people with this disease. Transporting Walter Koss to one of these facilities would dramatically increase his chances of survival. The danger is not imminent, and we should be able to complete any remaining orders before heading back. Very sad. Right, okay, so we've got 200 points here. We've got another crew specialisation that we can pull it in. We can either go to diving or discipline. I think I'm going to go for discipline here, and we're going to give it to Rudolph. Rudolph, sir. Rudolph, you get it. So we get ourselves an additional 5% on fatigue gain and the stress build up as well, which is lovely. So the fatigue, the stress, and all that sort of stuff, we do have to bear in mind. We didn't send them on holiday the last time we was at port, which, to be fair, I didn't even think about. So that's something that we're going to have to do when we next get to port. Oh,
Wir haben ein Funktelegramm vom
Yes.
BDU erhalten.
U-boat 558 is gone missing. Its projected position at the time of communication stop is square AJ 989. Please investigate before the 16th of March 1942 at 9:25. Contact was added on the map. Ooh, he's not that far, is he?
Koordinaten setzen.
Alright, let's take a bit of a detour. Let's see if there's anything here. We do have to be careful here. I've never experienced a trap before, but usually when you get to these sorts of things, the vessel is heavily damaged, and oh, let's turn our searchlight on.
Einschalten.
Let's make use of it. Usually it's just damaged beyond repair. It's the I think it's the batteries that leak leak a type of gas, and then essentially everyone just chokes to death. Okay.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Herr Kaloi, wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
Yeah. Keep going.
Kurs auf diese
Really?
Koordinaten setzen.
There we go.
Bestätige.
Right in front of us. Investigate the boat.
U-Boot 305.
Okay, let's come to a stop in 3, 2, 1.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Okay. Too far.
Herr Kaloi, dies scheint das vermisste U-Boot zu sein, das Sie finden sollten.
Kurs auf
Okay, let's stop and let's investigate U-boat 558. U-boat 558 is on the surface without a living soul on the deck. Inspection of our boat makes it clear that the boat has sustained major damage. It remains a mystery through what happened to the crew and why the enemy left in such a state while at sea. We're going to send over. Oh, Timmy D's tired. Okay, let's stop that. Timmy D, can you get yourself some coffee, please, mate? Because we do want Timmy D to get some of the points here. Timmy D, go to your cabinet open storage and drink up some of that coffee that you've got on you. You should be okay to go now. Right, Timmy D, can you go? You're gonna. Who else? Can we have Walter, Conrad, Wolfpack? We're going to send Milo. We're going to send our beloved Milovus there. And then we're going to send over Dr. Freeze. We're going to send over a few ranks over there. It should be okay. We should be fine, but you never know. You never know. Most likely, everyone's dead. It's just been a... They've come across a mine or something like that, tried to escape. And I think it might be chlorine gas. Oh, your team cautiously aboard U558 reported that they cannot hear any sounds from inside the ship. What do you want to do? Investigate. Oh. Has the game crashed? No! No! Ah. That's annoying. That is very annoying. Right then, chap. It's going to upload the thing. It's going to take a while. It's going to be an issue. Yeah, you just got to give it a minute. Oh, God, I hate it when this happens. I hate it. So for those who don't know, my internet is absolute dog water. If a game crashes and then Steam decide to upload the save, it will essentially just rip my whole fucking data. Not my data, but, you know, the whole upload from Twitch into Steam. It's so fucking annoying. I'm just going to try and launch the game. Oh, there we go. Right, we should be back in a sec, chat. We should be back in a sec. Oh, now I have no idea when the last save was. I have no idea when the last save was. So sorry about that, chat. The game ended up breaking. If you're still trying to catch up or whatever, just refresh. Yeah, it's one of those things. Because my internet's so shit, I end up because of the upload of like Steam Cloud. It just rips my whole upload. So it just because my internet's shit. I have no idea where we're going to be based now. Hopefully, it's going to be after we've done the... It is. It's fine. Okay, we're here. Yeah, okay. It's fine. In the last fight, why engage only one ship? Only engaged one ship because at the moment what we're trying to do is we're trying to complete Operation Drumbeat. Doing vessels in that area isn't going to contribute to this campaign. And you want to try and preserve as many torpedoes as we can whilst being in this area. That is why we're making the transition from over here all the way over to the east coast of America. It might sound daft because it's like, well, you got vessels in front of you. It's not going to contribute. You have to be within this area for it to actually contribute to this campaign here. Oh, yeah, we got to do that as well. Okay, we're fine. Okay, head full, please. And let's just make our way. Right, we're going to make sure we've got enough people on the engines. New communication. Don't need that. And we might get this thing again. Yeah, it might sound daft, but I could have gone through that whole patrol there, and the whole reason we picked Operation Drumbeat is because we're trying to complete this. We're trying to complete these things here. So if I'm going to be doing all of that, I'm wasting time. I've only got a year left to sink all this, which, if I'm judging from not this, if I'm judging from this, it's going to be 250,000. So we've got a year to sink maybe 200,000 off the coast of America, which is going to, it could be 3-4 patrols. Now each patrol could take 2 months. Right, another important message. Ooh, brother of Dietrich Luther promoted to rank of sergeant. Congratulations. Lovely. So, how about Timmy D? Timmy D, it's the brother of Dietrich. Where is he? Was it Dietrich Luther? Crew. Dietrich Luther. It was you. Right, and you are currently where are you? Okay, we don't have to mess around with that then. Okay, cool. There might not be a U-boat that's actually we have to go to now. That might have been the last additional. But I think we should go to... Oh, nope. Find the lost U-boat. Okay, so it is there. Okay. Why are we still in blue light running? We should be normal light running. There we go. Okay. Currently in the daytime here. We might be able to find it a little bit quicker here. Currently sitting on 59% fuel is not fantastic. There we go. Alright, here we go. U-boat straight ahead. Right, let's slow her down. Right, let's stop. Oh, no, actually, don't stop yet. Right, let's investigate U-96. So it's the same as before. Timmy D, you need to drink your coffee again, sir. Sorry about that. A lot of faff around, I know. Drink your coffee, please. And investigate. Timmy D, can you go on with Millerus? And can we go on for Dr. Freeze again? We're going to have a full complement this time, just so it can help out. Yeah, so you said you're trying to learn something earlier as well. Like it's all a matter of with this as well. You don't just you don't chase people across the Atlantic just because you want to get that kill or whatever. You try and to some degree you want to try and be smart, pick your battles where you can. So in that situation, we got what we needed, and then go and focus on the things that we needed to. There we go. Right, let's speed this up. Average. Okay then. Ooh. Okay, so Timmy D went on to the conning tower and carefully opened the closed hatch. Then quickly ran to the barriers on the conning tower, clearly choking. He reported that the corpses inside are the corpses of sailors with dry blood flowing from their eyes and lips. Timmy had no doubt the boat was damaged by a mine which led to flooding of the batteries, which in turn released chlorine gas and resulted in the death of the entire crew. Okay. Unfortunately, we didn't take anyone with us when we was taking over who has the sapper skill, so we need someone who is it's not thorough, it's not merchant, medical coordinator, it is, it's not engine specialist either. It was Freddie Lewis, wasn't it? Yeah. And hopefully he should be able to drop this. Yes. There we go. So this ship is sinking, so it is very unfortunate that we lose that U-boat, but we can't allow it to get into... oh, fuck now, it's literally sinking like a stone. Jesus Christ. Okay, cool. Alright, let's make our way to... in fact, actually... we could arguably at this point, as we're in a kind of a better position to use... I mean, we could have used a milk cow in that situation as well. But again... Ship spotted. Oh, shit. Where? Where? Was it a trap? Oh, hold on. I don't think it would have been a trap. Surely not. There we go. What is that doing?
Funktelegramm gesendet.
What's that doing so far out at sea? These are for coastal. That's coastal.
Jawohl. Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
That's a coastal vessel. What is that doing so far out at sea? I guess we can just bypass it. It's not a problem. Is that going there to do us? Is that scouting? Was that what that was? Surely not. Right, the Port of St. John is a seaport located on the east coast of Canada in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. It serves as a centre of various maritime activities including cargo handling, fishing, passenger transportation. Port St. John is a major transit point for various commodities including fish and petroleum products. That might be a good place to go, actually. Yeah, so we could have arguably put a milk cow there for the yeah, let people have a break.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Right, we're going to be in the patrol area soon enough. Once we're in this area, that's when we can start looking for some vessels.
Kurs setzen.
Okay. I'm tempted to have a little look at this, but it is a very, like, it would be very rough to go in there. So I'm very, very, like this as well, the Port of Sydney. That would be also very rough. We've done it here before at the Port of Halifax. Now, we do have to be very mindful here because of coastal patrols. So what we're going to do here, we're going to have a little we're going to have a little hydrophone check
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
and see what we can come up with.
Leuchtraum besetzen. Auf E-Motor
Right, switching to electric motors.
Tiefe 50 Meter.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet. Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
Anblasen.
Nothing in the area. That's fine.
Motoren wechseln.
At least we know there's no
Gewartet.
fast
Sind aufgetaucht.
attack crafts. Okay, now we're a little bit closer to the port of St. John. We're going to do another hydrophone check.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Leuchtraum besetzen. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Torpedorohr 2 gewartet.
45 Meter.
Torpedorohr
Still
5
nothing.
gewartet.
Tanks anblasen.
49% fuel.
Motoren wechseln. Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht. Herr Kaloin, wir haben unsere
Okay, we're going to have we're going to take 2 people off Freddie Lewis. We're going to have 2 people with Timmy D here, just so we can have a little bit of a better visual. I'm also going to have a little look as well for myself. See if anything is in the distance, if we can get any smoke on the horizon. Very much doubt it, but you never know. Anything behind? Nah, nothing at the moment. No, nothing. Nothing on the horizon, that's absolutely fine. Okay. Let's do one more hydrophone check.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Might be able to get a little bit of a reconnaissance in this little area here.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Right, let's slow this down.
50 Meter.
Not picking up anything over here.
Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
45 Meter.
Yeah, not picking anything up.
Tanks anblasen.
Okay. That isn't actually the end of the world, actually. If we can't pick anything up with a hydrophone this close to port, it could actually be... That could actually be quite a blessing. Are we close to any airport? No, we're not actually. The ACRF, the RCAF is actually quite a distance away from us. So we do have to be a little bit mindful coming into this port here. How fast are we going? We're going ahead full here.
Herr Kaloin, wir haben unsere
Oh.
Position erreicht.
Der BDU hat eine Nachricht für Sie. Ihr Bruder wurde zum Feldwebel befördert.
Das ist fantastisch. Ich wusste schon immer, dass er es in sich hat. Ich kann es kaum erwarten, ihm zu schreiben und ihm zu
Diedrich Luther,
gratulieren. Ich
congratulations,
danke
mate.
Ihnen, Herr Kaloin.
Right, let's see if we can get him home safely. Right, there's another point as well. Jesus Christ, we've actually got quite a few of these, didn't we? So, we can go for discipline again. We're going to go for... You know what? Oh, you already have it. That's fine. Bernard Scholes, you have been promoted here. You got more discipline. Current... Ooh. Okay. Walter Conrad, can you please play cards with the boys to help them with their... Yeah, to help them with that, okay. Should actually help. And then we can actually have someone else as well. Wolfpack, can you play with cards as well? Yeah, that's going to help us loads. Should really have done that on the way there as well, because we've been at sea for like nearly a week. Well, no, nearly a week, like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Der ist als erledigt, Herr
Right, is there anything in the vicinity? We are going to have to start looking at a periscope depth relatively soon. Nothing on the horizon. Now, when I first played the game, I literally tried doing everything from the conning tower, like not use the hydrophone in the slightest, and it made the game very slow. It was very, very hard. Okay. Have we seriously got no visual?
Herr Kaloin, wir befinden uns in flachen Gewässern.
Kurs setzen.
Oh. Now, there's probably going to be some... I don't think anything is here. I'm pretty sure nothing is here. If it was here, we probably would have spotted it by now.
Auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Right, hold on.
Zeit für eine Auszeit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nothing going to be at the Port of St. John. Yep, there's some AA guns. More AA guns. That little pole that's in the middle of our is such a nightmare. Right, let's see if we can get a little bit of a better visual here. I'm not seeing any masts at all. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's no vessels here that we can capitalise on. Okay, that's a shame.
Kurs setzen.
Right,
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Denkt alle an eure Ausbildung. Bleibt
What-
ruhig
what?
und konzentriert.
have we been shooting at? Shot at? Good England? No. Okay, we're fine. Okay, cool.
Rohr 1 gewartet.
Kurs setzen. Alarm beenden.
Okay. Normal light running. This should be completed relatively soon. 2 hours. Training complete. Visit headquarters. The Naval Academy of Merwick is invited officers from all U-boats that lead various courses for the cadets. The officer may also learn a few things in the process by meeting other veteran officers and exchanging experiences with them. I don't think he actually learned anything there anyway, which is a bit of a shame. Ooh. Ooh, okay. This isn't going to cost anything, so improved... Ooh. Right, we'll get that in. I didn't actually know that was a thing there. Is there going to be one up here as well? No. That's a sneaky one. That's a very sneaky one, isn't it? I didn't actually know that was there. Is there anything over here? No. Okay, let's go to Rudolph again. Okay, cool. Where are we? We're all the way up here. Okay. Don't think there'll be any vessels within this area here. Alright, once we get into this kind of sector over here, we're going to start using the hydrophone in the hopes that we can come up with something. Oh. Peter Gebhard. Tuberculosis. Not nice. More points though. Everyone's struggling. Okay. Let's review what we've got. Fucking hell, look at this fog bank. It's going to help us, so to speak, but at the same time, no. Right, let's have a little look at our infantry here. Let's look at our galley. Right, we've got only 85 dried fish left. Yeah, we've only got 85 dried fish left. We are going to have to start looking at we're going to have to start looking at a milk cow or something like that. A milk cow's around this area anyway, so it's not going to be the end of the world, but again, we're going to have to start looking. Right, let us make yeah, let's drop down. Let's drop down and do a hydrophone check in this little area here. There might be something. Drop 2 people off there. One person with Ellie bells.
35 Meter.
Nothing there. Okay.
Tanks anblasen. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln. Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Right, forward. 2/3, please. I'm pretty sure this Port of Sydney was a little bit rough as well. New communication.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Medium speed, moving away, plot course.
Große Fahrt voraus.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Why has that done that? Stop
Alle
that.
Maschinen stopp.
I'm going to do a hydrophone check. Sorry, chat, I know it's like back and forth, but
Horchraum besetzen.
trying to find stuff in this area is going to be a bit of a problem.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
30 Meter.
Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
Anblasen.
No, I thought the hydrophone would actually reach a little bit further than that.
Torpedorohr 3 gewartet. Torpedorohr 4 gewartet.
Right,
Herr Kaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht.
I think if we go to our headquarters and we're going to go to oh, actually, are we able to, have we just fucked ourselves? Have we just fucked ourselves? Might have done, because I don't think I can mess with the milk cow now.
Kurs setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Langsame Fahrt voraus.
Eine Pause wäre jetzt angebracht.
Okay, we're gonna have to get people to start playing some cards now. Play cards. No, we should be okay. Yeah, we should be okay.
Zielposition erreicht.
Eine Pause wäre jetzt
Alright, we're gonna stop.
Eine Pause wäre jetzt angebracht.
Just gonna wait for this to go. Excuse me? Who's overloaded? Oh, really? Because you wouldn't stop playing cards? Are you like just a huge gambler? Really? Okay, Dr. Freeze.
Kapitän?
Okay, we'll just wait for him to go into command. Ellie Bells, Millerus, can you start playing cards as well?
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Jesus Christ, imagine that. Is it a fucking paper cut or something? Right, Ellie
Herr
Bells.
Kaloi?
Oh, Dr. Freeze, you're on it. Good lad. Right, we've not got long left. Only 10 hours. And Comrade, can you please play cards again, please, sir? You're too lazy. Yeah, you are too lazy, to be fair. Comrade, please play some more cards. We do need to try and get that discipline back up. Alright, that's completed. Ooh! Improved weather forecast. Our engineer has met with the meteorologist, ensuring that they received and understood the latest weather station data from the Kriegsmarine and explains what kind of forecasts are useful to the U-boat crews. Fuel consumption on our U-boats are now 15% lower. That's actually done really, really good for us. Okay. Okay, where are we? We're in this area here. We need to try and get to BC8. BC8, which is just here actually. That's fantastic. Okay, so let's go into the radio
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr
and
Kaloi?
let's go request some supplies because our food is actually looking a bit dire.
Verrückt werden, wenn ich jeden Tag dieselben Wände anstarren müsste.
Funkspruch erhalten.
Okay, nearest supply is in BC8 square. Please move to this area and send a request again to receive the rendezvous coordinates from us. Copy that. Okay, BC8.
Koordinaten setzen. Große Fahrt voraus.
Eine Pause wäre jetzt
Okay.
angebracht.
Ellie Bells, can you please request some supplies? We get some food, we get some fuel, and then after that we should be okay. And after that I am actually going to go and get myself a quick wee-wee because me need a
Funkspruch
pee-pee.
erhalten.
Coordinates added on the map. Supply is currently possible with U460 rendezvous. Coordinates 44.94 north, 45.79 west. Supply ship will wait there for 1 day.
Kurs setzen.
Okay, copy that.
Mastspitze.
Okay,
Kleine Gruppe.
small mast.
0 Grad. U-Boot. Direkt voraus.
Okay, cool. Stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Oh, it's getting a bit too close actually. It is a friendly supply ship often called a milk cow by the U-boat's crew. We can send our people to it to communicate with its crews and order a supply. Okay then. Ooh, let's send Freddie Lewis over with that. Can that stack? Ellie Bells, you're going to go over as well. And then Millerus, can you go over as well, please? Right, send as many people over as you can. Confirm. So, Ellie, it's your job to get the food. Do not fucking eat it. Okay, skipper of this supply ship warmly greets your delegation on board to U-460. He then starts to introduce himself as Eberhard Schneider and invites your crew to taste the freshly baked bread of the ship. Ask about how their service is going. Eberhard Schneider makes a hard sigh and tells that it was a hard mission for them. They already managed to resupply 2 of the U-boats. At the second try, they were attacked by an aircraft and 2 of his men died. He explains that they were still young men, great sailors, and even better people. He stops there and suddenly becomes very sad. We're sorry for your loss. Right, let's. Ooh, we weren't lying about the bread. Right, let's do a resupply with the fuel. The bread. Let's get the bacon on. Should we sell these? Yeah, let's sell those because I think the bread is probably more important. Food, ammunition, this. I don't think I want to be getting any more. Yeah, we don't want to be getting any more of these, do we? Jeez, because how much coffee do they have on board? It's a shame as well that, like, this is one of these things that kind of annoys me to some degree. Like, if you look at the cabinet, our maximum capacity of the cabinet is, like 200 kilograms. Now, the thing that weighs the most is this diving suit. Now, if you was to have 8 diving suits in there, it would go to 160. You can't go above this. Now, I don't know. I know there's going to be a DLC soon where they're going to be bringing out the Type 9 U-boat, and I think it's going to have more carry capacity. But still, fuck me. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, apparently, 4 cups of coffee is the same as this. It doesn't make sense, does it? So it's one thing I would change about the game, is the storage. Like, this shouldn't equate to 4 cups of coffee. No fucking way. Like, a cup of coffee, it's jars. Like, you just have a jar of coffee or a sachet of coffee or whatever, you know. So that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Same with this breathing apparatus as well. I can partially understand them, but one of these isn't the same as one of those. No fucking way. Same with the gun as well. Like, it's all, none of these, like, this isn't the same as that. It just doesn't make sense. Transfer survivors. We do not have any survivors on board. Right then, off duty for a couple of days. Okay. Return to our ship. Right. We should be okay now with our supplies. Whilst that's gone on now, I am going to go and have a quick pee-pee, and I will see everyone in a second. So, 2 seconds, chat. Hi, chat. I'm back. And I brought a guest. Yes. Yeah. Hello. Hello. And you could go. You could go. Yeah. You could go. Yeah. Who's this? Who's that? You could go. Yeah, it's the little. So for those who don't know, this is Bella. This is my little French bulldog. 7 years old now. Still got that little bit of a puppy energy about her sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Give Bella a treat. Oh, Ellie Bells is giving you a treat. Look, see? What's this? What's this about? What's this? Yes. Yum, 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 yum. That never gets old. It never, ever gets old. There she goes. Oh, num, num, num. Slap your chops much. Slap your chops much, yeah. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. You can't stay here. You can't stay there. No. You can't stay there. You want to stay... Hold on, let's just put you on there. But you would need to get your claws done as well. Right. Here we go. Are you going to lie down? You're going to be a good girl? No. Okay, fair enough. She told me. Right then, chap. Right, so we don't have to mess around with this anymore. Now, I've just been having a little thought whilst I was going to the toilet. Maybe I could be looking at this in a bit of a different way. If I was to get a ruler, and I'll go from here, and I was to go to like this, or go to ruler and get a thing like this. Then this area, not really here because it's really cutting through the land, this is. So I wouldn't really bother with that. But this little area, or this area, might actually be a nice little place to go. Hello, Hooded. How you doing, mate? Yeah, we're back. We're back in the U-boat, aren't we? Right, let's go to a head full here. Yeah, back in U-boat. We did say we was going to play this last week, but you know what, got kind of distracted. I do need to actually, because we've got a community event tomorrow, not tomorrow, next week on Sunday. Right, we're going to get here and we're going to do a quick little hydrophone check, might as well. And we're going to be playing Golf with Your Friends, which is, it's actually a great little game. Anyone in the area want to say hello? Anyone? No, okay. That's fine. We're going to go a little bit closer to here then. Training complete. Headquarters. Okay. I don't think they've done anything. We're not going to do anything there either. The Port of Halifax. If I can remember correctly, there was things there, but it wasn't fantastic. It wasn't fantastic, was it? So I'm going to do another quick hydrophone check. Low air reserves, not a problem. There's the RCAF there. There's the Port of Boston. Now, again, the Port of Boston, I'm not sure. Hey Wolfpack, how you doing? Hiya, so if you cruise up and down the coastline about 3 to 5 miles offshore, you would get loads of convoys. If you board them, you may get gold. Yeah, I know the gold thing was it's like a thing, isn't it? And you're saying like basically just come across the coast. It's a thing that I try to avoid, so to speak. Oh, what was that? Is this another tuberculosis? Okay. You enter the court. You enter the crew quarters at a scene of hushed chaos. Eric Schwartz stands stiffly, having a defiant air about him. Nearby, Comrade Otto lies injured. The extent of the damage remains to be seen. Whispers fill the air of your men as your men watch. It seems a careless insult about Eric Schwartz's girl sparked a violent outburst. Eric Schwartz is a good sailor, yet he jeopardized the order of the U-boat. This cannot stand. This has to be court-martialed. Unfortunate. It is what it is. So, we're going to make our way over here, and we're going to try and get a... Oh. Well, never mind. That must have been a hell of a punch. Jesus Christ. Right, Right, so now let's go to... I mean, we are... Yeah, we really are in, like, a shitty area here. But, again, like, around here, I'm not sure if it is the best. I mean, again, it's just more of a learning thing. Did I get the new DLC? The supporters pack. I got the supporters pack, but I didn't get the... I don't know if there's a new DLC. I don't know if it was out yet. The supporters pack I've got.
Torpedorohr 3 gewartet.
Alright, we're doing a hydrophone check here.
E-Motoren wechseln.
Torpedorohr 2 gewartet.
50 Meter.
Tanks an
No,
Bord.
nothing in this area.
Auf
The
Dieselmotoren
port of
wechseln.
Boston.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Now, I don't know if I want to be in here. This will be suicide.
Position erreicht.
You know what? Before I do this, I'm going to save. I haven't saved in a while. Stream save 2. There we go. We haven't saved in a while. I know there's autosaves. Where's the port? We're at the port of La Rochelle. So we are quite a distance away. Oh, we got the fog on our side here.
Herr Kaloy, wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
Right, can we see? You can never make it back home. What you need to do is you need to be using, taking advantage of the milk cows that you've got scattered around. I've just had to do a refuel. I'm on 68% as well. We are very, we need to get people.
Ja,
I did forget about this. Play cards. And you need to play cards as well. That's what we're gonna struggle with here. Okay. We're going to try and go into
Herr
the
Kaloin,
port of Boston here.
uns in Flammen
We're going to use the fog as a somewhat camouflage. Now there might not be anything here. Is that when you radio for resupply? Yes. So it needs to be within an area. You need to be within the area. Ooh. This could be very dangerous. Yeah, so you need to be
Kaloy, wir haben unsere
you need to be
Position
within a
erreicht.
certain area, and then you go to your radio and you request a resupply. It will tell you the nearest milk cow, and then you go to the area,
setzen.
request. This is gonna be a thing.
Ein paar Stunden Pause.
Alarm! Handelsschiff in Sicht! Peilung!
Ich bin auf
355.
Okay. Okay. Now let us go to a periscope depth, and we're gonna go slow.
Alle Maschinen stopp!
Now, I don't know how shallow it is. There's probably some level of yeah, there's probably some anti-torpedo nets or some mines around here.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seebordtiefe.
There's mines. Please be careful. I will try my best.
E-Motoren wechseln.
I will try my dearest. Right, okay, so there's a vessel there. It is a... Okay, so if that's there... It's a tanker. I can't exactly see it, can I? Right, there's a tanker there. Yeah, be careful. You don't want to die. Yeah, yeah, sure. I mean, if we're looking at this as well, it's a bit of a rough angle of attack here. So if we was to go slowly, we're going to go to blue light running.
Auf Blaulicht schalten.
Don't go to New York. It is hell there. So many good views, though. Alright then. Is there a port? There should be a port in New York, really. That's Boston. Oh, there's New York. Yeah, I've not been there actually. Maybe in a future. Well, let's say future stream, like next stream or stream after, because we have to try and take advantage of the ports, don't we? If we can take advantage of the ports that we're at. That's a freighter. There's a tanker. The problem is I can't actually see these vessels. That's a freighter.
Handelsschiff, 340
That's
Grad.
another freighter.
Handelsschiff, 40 Grad.
Oh. 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 Okay. I don't think anything. Oh, so it is. So it is there. What's this? Oh. Okay, so this is a. This is a wee bit cheaty. It's a wee bit cheaty. So you got a vessel there, vessel there. Yeah, two vessels there. You've got what appears to be. Is there anything down here? No. There's the vessel there, which is a freighter. And then you got a tanker. That's a C3. I know there's a tanker around here somewhere. But I can only see 4 at the moment. There's going to be some in that area as well.
Handelsschiff, 35
Is that another freighter? What? Where have I locked in? Which one have I locked in on? 35 degrees. So it's not this one. It's going to be a one around here. Okay. We do need to try and get... Oh, no, actually, there it is. Oh, it's this one. This is an Empire... It looks like an Empire Explorer. Judging by these two things here. This is a... That's a Liberty class. We can take that Liberty class. This was a tanker. And this looks like it is a... Is it a Dale class? That don't look like a Dale class to me. No, it might be because of the center mast. And the... Yeah, so if we was to... I'm going to stop.
Stopp.
Okay. It was around here somewhere. Off on our... It's actually a little bit further. That's a freighter. Yeah, it's a little bit further. That's the tanker. And I think the freighter, the Dale class, I think it's this one. Although saying that, it could potentially be a T2. If I recognised it as a T2, argument's sake, and I went to this... Now, the thing is with a T2 is the third mast, the centre mast here, isn't actually connected to the cable. But if I was to look on this, like that there, but if I was to look on a Dale class, I think it is connected. So this actually might just be a T2. Yeah, because it's also saying its displacement is 12,000, but it's actually higher. So I think it actually might just be a T2 class here. So we're going to say a velocity of 0. That can go. Put that in.
Aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 0.
The distance and the angle doesn't really matter. Well, the angle matters, but the distance doesn't. So if we was to go to our bearing tool, and it's 186, 1.2 kilometers on our port side. So, angle on bow, 186. Is it 186? If it is 186, then it's going to be minus 174. That'll do. Distance apparently is 1,200. Put that in. Torpedo tube.
Entfernung 1, 2, 0. Meter.
Okay, if we put that in. Now, what we do want to do here is we actually want to... I actually want to turn the boat around a wee bit. Just because we want to get a better angle of attack with the torpedo. Let's spin him around a little bit. Ooh. 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 I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot here, chat. Right, bearing tool. Right, let's do the bearing tool again. Right, bearing tool. $178. Set. Tube 2 is ready. 1.1, 1.2. Fire.
Los.
Now this should light things up. If this hits, which I hope it fucking does, it's looking a little bit off. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, Wolfpack. This might not actually hit. It might actually be too much of a... The distance might have fucked me up there. Yep, that's fucked. Shit. That's annoying. That's annoying. Okay. No, let's do another calculation on this. Wait a minute, wasn't that a different... I was 178 at... Oh, you idiot. That's why. 176 at 1. Okay. That might be the reason. Set that in at 1,000. Yeah, that might actually have been the issue.
Rohr 3 bewässern.
Trying to work out why this is off. Now, if I was to go to my angle on bow and I'll go to my relative course and I'll do a bearing of where I am, that might actually be better because it is a stationary target. So if I was to do that, it is 958 at 31 degrees bearing on our right. So 31 degrees bearing... It is bearing on our right, isn't it? So 31 degrees. Send that in.
Lag 1.
And let's check. Let's check how this is looking.
Entfernung 1. 0, 0, 0 Meter. Rohr 3 bewässern.
Yeah, see, still a little bit off, isn't it?
Rohr 3 bewässert.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
No, I don't think it's because we're moving. Now, argument's sake, so he was at 31. So it should be around here. See, now here, this is the thing. Here it's saying 50, it's bearing 50. So if I was to say, like here it says 31. If I was to argument's sake say
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
50
Winkel 1, 5, 4, rechts.
and set that, and then put that in, what does that do? See, that's way better. That's way better compared to this bearing tool. I'm sending that in.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
If it misses, that's a me problem, but that seemed better. It might actually just miss. Oh, it's going to be very tight, chat. It, oh, I don't know. It's a very, very... You fucking joker. Okay, I love this game. Okay, never mind. So, that was distance. Yeah, it was just off, like a smidgen, a smidgen.
Langsame Fahrt voraus.
Now I'm going to get a little bit of a better angle of attack here.
Kurs setzen.
Alright, we're going to stop here.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
The T2 is currently sitting at that's about 318, bearing 318, 318, 320, that's 42. That'll do, fuck it.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
Distance is about, let's say 650. Send that in. Velocity is the same.
Entfernung zum Ziel.
There is no torpedo management here. So if I was to put that in argument's sake, alright, that's looking okay. We're not going to do that because we do need to get... they already know we're around. There's no point having that on normal light running. You're going to have 2 people in with your boy so we can get some torpedo maintenance on the on your ship. So
Rohr 3 geladen. Torpedorohr 2 gewartet. Torpedorohr 3 gewartet. Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
okay, that torpedo T1 pistol 3 should be okay.
Rohr 3
Fire tube 3. Now that is going to be a very steep angle of attack, but it shouldn't be a problem.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag. 30 Sekunden.
Shouldn't be a problem here.
20 Sekunden.
No, it's looking okay. It might dink, we don't know.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag. Torpedoversager.
Okay, chat. In this situation, what's that noise? I think I've just thought I heard something. I thought it was my dad outside saying. In this situation, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start looking at magnetic pistols. So if we look at it as a T2, I don't like magnetic pistols in a dock like this, in a port, but unfortunately I think that is just the way we're going to have to do it. So a T2 has a draft of 7.1. We're going to take it to a 7.5 meter draft. Torpedo tube
Rohr 2
3.
bewässern.
Depth is going to be 7. No, let's go 8.
Rohr 2 bewässert.
Ready with tube 2. Torp ready, tube ready, fire tube 2.
Los! Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag.
Now this should be okay now. It's running a little bit deeper. I don't like doing these ports with magnetic torpedoes because the ports can be quite like shallow.
20 Sekunden.
This is looking okay though. But given it is the fact it is a T2,
Bis Einschlag.
it should be okay. fucking finally, chat. That was so laden with fuel. It's actually pushed it out. The boat is actually on its way out. Okay, lovely.
Herr Kaloin, wir sollten das Boot nach versteckten Schäden absuchen.
Now that has actually lit some things up. Now that freighter is this one. We know this to be no, it's a Liberty class actually. Now, if that landed on that torpedo, that would be fucking phenomenal. Out of range? Is that out of range of... Is that out of range of our thing? That's a bit annoying. Okay, so... let's lock this one in. It is a Liberty class. Liberty, it's got a draft of 7.2. The velocity is exactly the same. I actually hate it when this happens. Velocity's 0. Drop that in. Angle on us, distance, don't know yet. It's probably going to be around about the same. Bearing tool, let's remove this one first. Uh, 21 degrees from us at 893, so let's call it 900. 900. Send that in, and then it was, what was it again? Was it 21? It was 21.
0 Meter.
21 degrees off on our right. Yeah, it's about 20. It is about 21. 21.4. Okay. Send that in. This is currently out for maintenance.
9.
And we're going to do the same thing with the magnetic torpedo. So how much has that just given us? That's given us about, oh Jesus Christ, about 15,000 that was. Jesus Christ. It's quite nice.
Rohr 2, bewässern.
8 meter draft, 30 knots. Ready. Torp ready, tube ready, fire tube 2.
Los!
Right, there's propellers, apparently. That might have been from our... Yeah, that would have been from our torpedo. Now the tankers are beautiful because they end up with one hit. They just explode and they just go on fire and that's it. But with these, it's not exactly the case. These can actually just go neutrally buoyant. If there's a fire on board, great, but most of the time there isn't. Hopefully we can just break the back of it.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Okay, that actually was not fantastic because it did take damage. It did take damage, but it wasn't a direct hit. It's actually hit the other side. We're going to leave that one for the moment, and we're going to try and get a little bit of a visual on something else.
70 Grad.
Instead of a freighter at 70.
Die Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff.
Are they abandoning the ship? They are abandoning the ship. It might be critical damage then. It's something.
Funkspruch erhalten.
Yeah. Now, what vessel is this? This seems to be a C3 class. Now this is a bit cheaty, I know that.
Spruch erhalten.
But in this economy we kind of need to. Right, so distance, velocity, 0. Bearing tool is 1.6 at 217. No, wrong thing. Stand by. Okay, so we're sitting at, it should be 72 degrees off on our starboard side, 72 degrees. Send that. Distance 1.6, 1600. Send that in. We're going to have a torpedo tube 3 with magnet. We didn't set it to magnetic, that's why. We just had it at that draft with a impact torpedo. That is what went wrong last time. So we're going to keep it at 8. As a C3 is got a draft of 7.3. Torpedo tube 3 is ready. Torp ready, tube ready, fire tube 3. Right, let's. That's why it failed, and luckily the port wall was right by it, which has actually done some okay damage. I'm not sure if it's going to sink. Probably not.
Torpedorohr 2 gewartet.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg.
If we could find any tankers lying around as well, that'd be fantastic.
Bis Torpedo einschlagen. 30 Sekunden. 20 Sekunden.
The vessel there. Wait, I think. No, that's not a vessel there.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Here we go. It's looking good. Lovely. There's a fire on board. The fire is going to really help us. It will probably be the fire in the engine room as well. That should go. Now, there's a part of the vessel where if you hit, and it's just at this point here, I believe, just around here, if you can get it there, then essentially you will snap it. Now, if that fire spreads, which it is spreading, which is perfect, they're evacuating the ship. They're not going to try and take the drop the fire. This is going to go down. Yep, that's definitely going down. That fire's definitely going to consume it. Now the fire's down here, it's just going to start spreading across the top of the hull. There we go. And that fire's just going to spread. That's got no chance. There's no recovering that at all. You can hear the ship buckling. Yeah. Okay, lost contact. Is there a U-boat in this area? No, there isn't. Okay. Lovely. Right, we're going to spin this ship around a little bit.
Handelsschiff. 20 Grad.
Okay. Right, that's down. Unlock this. What was that? It's a freighter. What is it? What's the freighter? It's going to only be an Empire, I think. Oh, actually, no. It's another C3. Might be able to get that. Let's... Yeah, now let's wait. Let's stop. Now we're going to go onto this. Luckily, we have got this... Right, this is looking like it is at a bearing of 36 degrees from us. So we'll come to a dead stop here. It's a C3. Velocity is 0. The angle on us is 36 degrees. There we go. 36.1. Put that in. Distance to us, you're probably looking around 1.5, I imagine. Oh, actually, no, like a lot less because I was gauging this from over here. It's 1.1. 1.1, 1,100 meters. Torpedo tube 3. We're going to be doing a magnetic torpedo again at the same draft of, same depth of 8 meters. Ready. Tube ready, tour ready, fire tube 3.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Right, send in these. Okay, reports have been sent to BDU. That's an additional 7,300. We're getting close to the million mark, which is what we was after.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag. 30 Sekunden.
30 seconds till impact. Hello, Miller. Yeah, well, you're here as well, mate. Can never abandon you, my good man. Right, get ready, and... Oh, you joking. You bastard. It was a dud. It's a shame. This is a LUT torpedo. We're going to actually increase this. Have the same impact magnetic torpedo. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, mate. I'm doing good. How are you? Right. Tube buddy, torp buddy, fire tube 2.
Los!
That dud was a very, very unfortunate dud. Although saying that though, if it actually does drop, it might actually go off. It might actually go off when it comes down. I don't know if that's the case. Or will it explode because of this? That'd be interesting.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
I see you have morning sunshine. Yes, we do have morning sunshine, despite the fact it is England. It's been a rough week in terms of weather. I'm still kind of getting over being out in the weather over the last week or so. Might sound a little bit gruff to you, but you know. Alright, get ready, chat. Hopefully this does not dud.
Bis Einschlag.
Right, damage control. They're trying to repair the ship. Oh, it's a huge list on board. Shut your fucking mouth. Fuck you. I know what you're doing, I was just trying to pass it off. I know what you're doing, son. Right, they're no longer doing damage control. It seems like they've got that under control there. Might have to do another torpedo. Right, let's rub out some of this stuff because we don't need it.
Die Besatzung evakuiert.
The crew is evacuating the ship. So it still might go under. It's taken on a bunch of water. Look at that. Look at the arse hanging in the water there. If it starts going over the handrail, it might just sink. Dude, I watched yesterday Only Fools and Horses when they were stealing the chandelier. Oh, it's Only Fools and Horses. I know it's like a British comedy, but I think that's just kind of I don't know what the dog's doing. Bella, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Fucking idiot dog. Yeah, Only Fools and Horses. I know it's a British thing. I'm a firm believer that that show is hilarious wherever you are in the world. It is incredible. The fact that they... Like, some of the things they do in that show, how they kept straight faces, I have no idea. Alright, that was the C3. That's dead. That's the one that we just hit. There's another one here, which is it is another freighter, and I think it's the same sort of ship. Oh, it's a Liberty class. I might be able to get another... It's a bit of a steep angle on it, maybe. I mean, what's our current... We're on 82,000, and we've still got 3 vessels that we got to do. We're going to do these 3 vessels here. Hopefully this one goes down. Hopefully this one goes down. No, that one has actually gone down. There's a vessel around here somewhere, which was a C3. No, it was a Liberty that hasn't gone down yet. Right, so We're going to get this in. Let's get a bearing on this. Oh, wrong button. Idiot. Bearing is 56 degrees off on the right, and it's 1,000 kilometers away. Kilometers, idiot. And what was the angle again? Was it? It was 56. There we go.
Aktualisieren.
Velocity is 0.
Winkel 1, 2, 4.
Bug rechts.
And send that in, send that in.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 1,
Okay, we've got no
0,
more
0,
torpedoes that
0
we can
Meter.
put in now.
Rohr 3. Bewässern.
We're going to have this at same at a magnetic torpedo at a 8-meter depth.
Rohr 3 befördert.
Torp ready, tube ready. Fire tube 3. Now there's probably more around this area. I don't want to risk it. See how we get on with this. If it puts a fire on board, that'd be brilliant. Now, of course, this could also hit a dock. But it might be okay. No, I think it's okay for the moment.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoanschlag.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the dock is okay. Although saying that, what it might do is it might just be hitting. It might just dink off the.
20 Sekunden.
Fucking torpedoes! I fucking hate them. Piss.
Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
I fucking hate. Fuck you, Invalidus. Fuck you, Invalidus. Don't laugh at me, bitch. How you doing, mate? I fucking hate torpedoes. Oh, penis.
Ich benötige Ihre Unterstützung.
Did I wax them before use? Yes, I did everything that I needed to. I did everything that I needed to. It's just. Where's it going? Is it? Was.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
No, hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Because if this skims past this dock, which it probably won't. Ooh. Hey. Oh, fuck. I thought that was a fucking vessel. Penis. It. What the fuck? If anything, I'm just curious. Now, imagine if this wipes me. Imagine if this wiped me out. That'd be fucking hilarious. I'm so curious with this now. You know it. You know it. Now, this is the thing. This arguably could go up here and then spin here. It could arguably do that. And if it does, then this will be the best shot I have ever done. Please turn. Please turn. Please turn, motherfucker. It's not going to turn. It's not going to turn. It's not going to turn. It turned! It turned at the wrong time! You fuck. It's just going to do this. Hold on, I'm just going to speed this up. Oh. Chat, 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 chat. Come on, please, please, please. No! Fuck! I can't believe it. I don't believe it. Oh no! I can't believe that. And boink. Bit. If that had just gone off, that would have been fucking phenomenal. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Where were we? I was so distracted. Right, it was this motherfucker, wasn't it? Unlock the ship, pull it back. Torpedo. Why aren't you... can you... Why can't you do as you're told? I need you to maintain a torpedo for me, sir. Yeah, just a smidge. It was so close because it was a magnetic torpedo. So if it had just gone off because it just detected it, I thought that would have been phenomenal. But apparently not. Apparently not, chat. Why are you? You should try your best at missing it the best possible way. What do you think I'm trying to do? Get out. I will ban you, motherfucker. Right. Conrad, can you... Why won't you... Hold on. Conrad, can you... Invalidus. The torpedo tube is inaccessible due to a wounded soldier in one of the... Who the fuck's wounded? Is it you?
Ja?
Why are you... Get out. Hello, Keeps. How you doing, mate? Right, can you... Oh, thank fuck for that. Right. Yes, you do that. You do that. Right, what am I doing now? Okay. So, these are currently on maintenance. So I'm going to have to speed this up a wee bit and just wait for this to kind of go through. We've got the two boys working with him, so it should go through relatively quick. The discipline's actually looking okay. Surprisingly. Torpedo 1 has been maintained. Lovely. Okay. Torpedo 1. Magnetic torpedo. It is not a LUT torpedo. It's a homing torpedo, which... Ooh, if there's... Ooh, it's just... A homing torpedo isn't fantastic in this situation. I don't know if it's going to lock onto someone's... I don't know if it's going to lock onto someone's blender or something down the road. I have no idea. I'm gonna lock it in. I've got really no choice. Alright, where is it? No, don't change direction. Homer torpedo, yes. After this, we're then gonna have to come up and use the deck gun and just put a few holes in some of them that are currently neutrally buoyant, and then we're just gonna leave. We're out. We're opting out of this.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg. 40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. 30 Sekunden.
Is he gonna be okay? I mean, it is right on the arse a bit, which isn't fantastic. You don't really want to be hitting something right on the arse, but I guess you've got no choice in this situation. Boo! Fuck. Minimal. It did nothing. Okay, well, I guess we're going again, chat. I guess we're going again.
Rohr 4, bewässern.
No. I wish you could just turn that off. I have to admit, I wish you could just turn the fucker off. I'm going to go to 8.5 at this point. And just see. Let's just see. If it doesn't go down, it don't go down.
Los!
Let's see. Right. Here we go, chat. Here we go. First time. There's a TV series, The Boys, and one of the characters, Butcher, uses one word starting with C. Imagine Butcher saying British C. That is my favourite show of all time, The Boys. The Butcher calling everyone a cunt. Can't beat it. So good. Love it.
20 Sekunden.
It's great. Did I change that to a magnetic torpedo? I don't think I did. Oh, no! Fuck. Well, chat, this has been very successful. Fuck me. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to get some bearings here, aren't I?
Sinkendes Wrack! 290 Grad!
Okay. I'm gonna have to unlock this and try and gauge where the other one is. So that's gone down. That's the Liberty class. Oh, wait a minute. That went down. That went down. That's trying its best. There was another one around here, and I think it's directly behind us. Actually, I'm going to have a quick... Over we go. Right, I have no bearing of where we are. Not over there, not over there. It's not over there. That was the tanker. It was this one. How is this sunk? How is this? Like, okay. Right. What we're gonna have to do now is we're gonna have to do something very ballsy. I'm gonna have to save the game. You never know. You never know. We're gonna have to put something into this. I'm gonna have to try and get something on this. So. I don't believe that's down. How is that down? Alright, we're going to have to go to a... We have to blow the tanks. This is very dangerous. Very dangerous indeed. More so as well, I can't see shit. Okay. TBD. It's too buoyant. We need to get to 70%. It is currently 60. There we go. 70. Oh. 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 What's that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's that? Okay, I think, oh, you know... we've been spotted by something. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, you fire. And what are the... We got AP rounds. I have no idea what it's shooting at. It's not shooting at this one. I think he's shooting at this. Who's shooting at us? I have no idea what he's shooting at. Oh, it's... Uh-oh. 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 Might have been a bad idea. Uh-oh. Okay, this was shit. This was shit. This was stupid. The boys, in we go. In you. Okay, who's been injured? Okay, boys. Oh my god! Who? Drop it! Drop it! Jesus Christ! What the fuck? Okay, earlier on, Wolfpack said to me, "Oh, just go up and you do that." No, absolutely fucking stupid idea this was. Timmy D's been injured. Oh no, we can't be messing up with the Timmy D. Timmy D, where are you? No! No, we've lost Timmy D. Oh no! Oh no, that's a disaster. Now we all know, chat, if there's one person we can't lose, it's Timmy D.
Aktuelle Tiefe?
We can lose anyone else, but we can't lose Timmy D. Oh no! Oh no, that's a disaster. You know what? I ain't wasting time. I'm just gonna load. We can't lose Timmy D. Out of everyone, we can't lose Timmy D. Here's the one that we've been trying to get, this fucking commendation, and you can only get it if you spend all your time on your one boy, and we've lost him. We can't be doing that. Can't be doing it. But so by popular vote, we've decided that Lewis the Blob is from USA. Votes were US 5, UK 0, abstain 1. Where the fuck did you do this vote? Where did you do this vote? Hold on, how many torpedoes do we actually have? Oh, literally none. Okay. Ooh. Okay, how about we...
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Who sees us? Who's seen us?
Herr Kaloy, wir wurden entdeckt. Bleibt wachsam, aber keine Panik. Wir machen das schon.
Alright, let's stop. There's this vessel here. Who... But... I'm reporting that poll. Independent anonymous vote that can't be bought. Okay. Okay. I see.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Fuck. There we go. No one else vote. You're not allowed. Anyone else votes that get banned. Right. Have we stopped? No, we have not
Alle
stopped.
Maschinen stopp.
Right, okay. I'm just trying to figure out what to do in this situation. Oh, you fuckers. You fuckers. Right, where is the vessel that we was trying to get? Is it this? Oh, cheers, I did. Cheers, mate. I mean, I said UK as well. I was the one that voted it. No, that one's down. So from us, it's around about here. Or is it a little bit further over? There is a no, it's not. That's a lamp. Is that the vessel there? Wait a minute. If I just simply go bearing tool, and knew it to be there. It's bearing 191. So 191, that should be... Oh, it's because I'm facing the wrong way, you idiot. $191. There we go. Freighter. So if we was to, argument's sake, just say this.
Bewässern.
Let's see what happens with this.
Rohr 5 bewässert.
Hey, you tried to vote on poll about you can't do that. If I could vote for me with every girl that I liked. Touche, sir, touche. Okay, that's looking a little bit more credible. Right, so we're going to go magnetic torpedo. We're going to go to an 8-meter draft. And we're going to say send it. That is all our torpedoes used then. That should actually be quite good.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg. 30 Sekunden.
Yep, it's looking okay unless it duds. It could dud. Nope. That's lovely damage there, serious damage. Unlock the ship, lock that in. Can't even see it.
Die Besatzung evakuiert das.
The crew is evacuating the ship. There we go. It might go down actually. It might just go down. Oh, we got another torpedo in tube 5.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Right, send this.
Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Hüllenbruch.
Okay, it was sunk. Okay, lovely. Right, so what we're going to do... Jesus Christ, look at it. That's lovely damage, that was. Right, so what we're going to do now is, despite what we did before,
Telegramm gesendet.
there should be one there. Let me just have a quick nosy over. Right, that one's under. Wait a minute. Yeah, that one's gone. That one's gone as well. Okay, I think that might actually be it. Have we gone over the mark? Really? Now, I'm just going to do something just because it might sound a little bit daft, but the issue I've got here actually is what might appear is ships are sunk, but they're not sunk. So I'm actually going to surface the boat here.
Tanks anblasen.
I've saved. This is for science.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln. Herr Kaloy, Sie sind aufgetaucht. Jawohl. Verstanden, Kommandant. Herr Kaloy, wir wurden entdeckt. Zeit, unseren Mut zu testen, Männer.
There, I know what's attacking us there.
Mann über Bord.
I know what's attacking us there. Right, loading. I know what it is. It's the AA guns on the side. So we're not going to be able to do that. We just have to take our losses. It is what it is. Hey, Eurozone, how you doing, mate? Yeah, we just have to take our losses with that. We can't hope to surface the boat in that area. It's amazing they can see us, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's fine. I kind of thought it would be the case anyway, but the first time round it was just kind of a thing where we thought, you know what, we might be able to just sink 1 or 2 and get back down. But with the amount of gunfire there is there now, nah, there's no chance. You doing alright? That's good, mate. Yeah, that's good, man. I've just got to try and figure out what I want to do now. Yeah, we're on 89,000, which isn't actually fantastic. So, I'm half tempted to go around and look for something that's going to give me at least 11,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go a head 1/3. And I'm going to make my way over here. What kind of game is this? This is a U-boat simulator based in World War II. You play as a German U-boat. You play as a German U-boat in, and you can change when you want to start your campaign. But we started it at the start of the World War II. You basically go around. First, you start off going around in around the UK areas, which is obviously around here, where you're kind of making sure that you're trying to disrupt merchant vessels from entering the UK and France and stuff like that, just because it's, you know, you're trying to disrupt the war effort. And then as the war goes on, it goes in kind of like real time. You then start having to face like America and stuff. Really interesting, really interesting game. I haven't played it in a while because there was a kind of a, for me it was a bug. There was a bug in the game, which I'm gonna say it was a bug, just because I can't find any reason why it was me causing the issues. But yeah, it was one of those. But it's a great game. If you're into old World War II shit, then yeah, this is definitely a game for you if you've got the patience for it. It requires a lot of patience. Now, this is not exactly, I'm not doing a realism playthrough either, because a realism playthrough requires a ridiculous amount. Right, there's nothing around here, is there? No, there's nothing around here in this area. The learning curve is almost vertical. It pretty much is, yeah. Like it's, I've played the. Ooh, shit the bed. Okay, slow it down. And now forward. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like I've played it for a good while now. I'm nowhere near proficient, as people have witnessed today. You've been playing Star Citizen, you need patience. Yeah, so exactly, like Star Citizen's a great example for that. It's you can't just jump in and just go, yeah, I'm going to play the game. You need to learn it. You need to pay attention to what's going on. Invest and actually accept the fact. Oh shit! Like now, I'm probably gonna dink this wall. I was too. No, actually, I think I'm okay. Yeah, just accept the fact that you're going to lose crew members. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose some U-boats. But you just learn from the mistake. Now, earlier on, I did do something which I thought was actually going to be a huge payoff. It didn't work. I didn't mean for it to happen. It just, you've got these things called LUT torpedoes, which it will send a torpedo, and after a certain time, it will start kind of doing a zigzag, and it's for mainly for convoys and stuff. So you can just send it into a convoy, and it'll just wiggle its way through, and eventually it might just hit something. I accidentally done that in a port. It started bouncing off walls like a fucking ting 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 ting, and then I thought it was gonna blow something up, and it didn't. It was a shame. It was a crying shame because it would have been fantastic. Is there any other vessel in this area that I can get which is going to give me... Ooh. Oh, that's just a... Oh, so you got this, which is a... So you got this vessel. You got vessels over here. So it would seem I could just make mosey my way over. And it might be a C3 class. No, it's a Liberty class. Yeah, it's a Liberty class. So I'm gonna spin us around, and we're gonna end up going and use the final torpedo we've got in our stern torpedo tube. I might be able to get away. We're doing where are we? Alright, let's spin us around. Alright, now should be a okay. So we're gonna stop the boat here. That is what we're looking for. This one, this vessel here. So, torpedo, we're going to do a velocity of 0. We know it's not moving. We're going to identify it as a Liberty class. We know that. 7,210 tons. Angle on bow. Now, that might be a bit rough. Distance to us, we're just going to use the bearing tool here. The bearing, it's 102 degrees to our right. 102 degrees to our right. As it's a Liberty class, we know it's going to be a draft of 7.2, so we're going to go to an 8 draft, 8 meter draft. 20-point turn to get out of the harbour. I fucking know, I know. It's the... Yeah. To be fair, I haven't played this in like 3 months, so I'm very rusty. I'm very, very rusty. You know how... Oh, don't tell me. Milo, have you fucked me up? Have you fucked me up on the Discord? You a bitch. You absolute motherfucker. Alright, 365. So we're going to say a distance of, let's say, just 400. Let's say 400. Right, we're going to link that in. We've got torpedo tube 5. It's a homing torpedo. It shouldn't home on anything, mainly because there's no propellers in the area. And this looks like it's okay. However, that angle of attack is fucking disgusting. It's only going to nip the back. And I don't want that to be the case. Well, I love you if that matters. I appreciate it, Milo. And you got the game 2 days ago, did the tutorial, great. Started the game and basically stationary targets are safe. Yes, stationary targets are safe. When you get to like later on in the war, depending on what the vessels are, like a C3 Liberty class, they are a little bit more armoured. They're more American armoured, you know, so they can take more than one torpedo. In this situation, where I'm going to be doing a magnetic torpedo, it's going to probably go off around the back here, which means... oh, you mean you couldn't torp a stationary target? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's just... It's how do I put it? I'm gonna have to spin us around, ain't I? Right, if I go
Koordinaten setzen. Kleine
backwards
Fahrt zurück.
and then I go
Kleine
forward.
Fahrt voraus.
Hello, dog.
Kurs auf diese
Want to say hello to chat? Yeah. Okay. Hold on, chat. Come here. You want a snack? I'm sure someone will give you a snack if you come here. Oh, here she goes. Oh, we've got a treat. We've got a treat. Oh yes. You want to say hello to chat? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Look at that. As soon as this hand goes over there. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's that? Oh, what's this? Oh, gonna fall over then. What's this? Oh, what's this? What's that? Boop, 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 boop. Nom, 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 nom. Fuck it out. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. Yes, I know. I love you too. You want to say hello to chat? There we go. There's your hello, chat. Yeah, so for those who don't know, this is Bella. She's my 7-year-old French Bulldog. She's not loyal to anyone. She's not loyal to anyone. She's only loyal to food. Sometimes if I'm taking her out to the park, if I take her to the park and she'll be off her lead, we'll be walking down the street or walking down through the park, and we'll just be chilling, and I'll turn around and I'm like, where the fuck's she gone? And I'll turn around and she's just walking off with another family. I'm like, okay, isn't that right? Isn't that right? Yes. Don't try and butter me up now. Yes. I love you. Do you love me? Yeah. Mwah. Good girl. Right. Up on your bed. There we go. Lovely. Right, so what were we doing? Right, we're going to have to try and gauge.
Kurs setzen.
Right, we have to go backwards here, aren't we? This is going to be really rough, trying to get this at an angle. The only thing I can think to do is if we was to...
Diese Koordinaten setzen.
The only thing I can think to do is if we was angling ourselves this way, or to kind of shoot off that way and then come round. That's the only thing I can think to do here. So if we was to go this way...
Herr Kaloin, wir haben unsere Position erreicht. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
and then now go that way, but backwards. By the way, can choice matters be used for a real world choice? Say, a haircut? Absolutely fucking not. No. Absolutely not. Why would that even be a thing? Pity. No, absolutely not. No. Why would I? Who in the right mind would actually have that as a thing? No.
Alle Maschinen
Make him go bold. No, like this, that ain't going anywhere. That ain't going anywhere.
kleine Fahrt voraus.
Not happening. No. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but no. Make him look like Henry. Oh, you mean the mustache? I could do that for you. I could do that for you as a joke. Like, I would come on and just do it. In fact, actually, that's actually a great idea. When Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 DLC comes out, the first one, I might treat y'all to a little thing. I could do. Not the hair. I'm not doing the hair. I'll have to grow it out and stuff, and that wouldn't happen. But this, I can do that for you. Right. Okay. I think now we're in a good spot here. So, now let's do a bearing. It's 210 degrees. Yeah, 210, 209. 210. If we was facing forward, hold on, it's that way. So it's it's on the left side of the bow. Bow left, and it is at 209, so that should be 150, 151.
Aktualisieren.
I think that's correct.
9.
And it is 248 meters. So let's say 250. Bearing to all this.
Entfernung 2, 5 Meter. Rohr 5, bewässern.
That's a little better. That is actually a lot better. Okay, ready. Tube 5 ready. Tube ready. Torp ready. Fire tube 5 at 8 meter draft. Magnetic torpedo, chat. It was close. I nearly made the boo boo. I nearly made the boo boo. Right.
20 Sekunden.
It might be okay. Might still be okay.
10 Sekunden bis ein.
Serious damage. 7,210. Wax them. It was waxed. It was waxed. That's going to go down. It's got a huge list.
Die Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff.
Severely damaged. They're abandoning the ship. Oh my god!
Weiterer Sieg für uns.
That snap. Jesus Christ. How on earth is a hit here snapping it there? Jesus. Mother and Joseph. What? Look at it. Chat, look at that. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Look at it.
Zielposition erreicht.
Yeah, it's just folded like a deck chair, you know. Jesus Christ. I mean, look, you can even see where the damage has been done, I think. Can you? No, not really. But the damage was around here? Jesus fucking Christ. Right, the fog is starting to ebb away. Now, there's nothing in this area that we want to be fucking with now. Unless there's something over here. Like, this seems like a place where it would have, like, a huge, huge vessel. And that would be down there. It's fucking ridiculous. There we go. We hit the million! Yes! We hit the million. Thank fuck for that. We've been trying to get that for ages. So for those who didn't see it because of the ad. Look at it. Oh, God. It's fantastic. Right, that one's sorted. These ones over here should be sorted. Yeah, nothing else for us in this area. It says there's one over there. Oh, it's this. Apparently, that's not sunk. The one that's not sunk is somewhere, apparently. There. Which... Jesus Christ. Right, we'll unlock this.
Sinkendes Wrack! 115 Grad!
Okay, so let's unlock that. So this one weird. But if we just go to our map now, what's it say? 97,000. 97,000. That isn't too shabby at all, is it? It would have been nice. I think one of these might have booked. Like, because this technically isn't sunk. In fact, I think I see the slightest of slivers. Now, I'm going to, again, do something quite risky.
Anblasen!
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
I'm going to do something quite risky here.
Auf die Alarm beenden! Ja?
I'm going to try and see if I can just get some pop shots on these. Because if they haven't sunk, it's just free. Well, it's not free, but it's stuff that we should be getting anyway.
Peilung! 180 Grad!
Too far away from all of this anyway.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Timmy D, can you get on there, please?
Sinkendes Wrack 70 Grad.
Come on, Timmy D, get down there. He's a little bit fatigued as well, so he should really... Trying to find these vessels as well is going to be a fucking nightmare. Alright. It's somewhere over there. And that's it.
Herr
I don't know what's shooting me, but... this might have been an error. Yeah, this might have been an error. You know what? Hold on.
Ja?
Pause you.
Feuer frei! Mann über
Uh-oh.
Schadensbericht!
Uh-oh. Okay. You know what? Sabotage. Okay. Go, 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 go. Okay. Yeah. Just forget it. Just forget it. Oh.
Schaden am Turm.
Nope. Timmy D's gone. No, Timmy D was gone. Fuck it. We're not risking it. No fucking point. We're not risking that shit. No point. It's for a couple of fucking thousand. Who cares? Fucking idiot. What time is it now, actually? Oh, it's been a lovely little stream today. Yeah, I've quite enjoyed that because we will be making an attempt back at port now. And I don't know when the next U-boat stream is going to be actually. Because I tend to try and do it on a day where I'm not going to... It might actually be Saturday.
Uns in Flachwässern.
It might actually be Saturday.
Kurs setzen.
Hold on. Oh, okay. So it might have bugged. It might bug to say that it's not actually... yeah. It might bug to say it's not actually... Yeah. That's what it's doing. So it is sunk. But when you load back in, the game is still saying that it's like there. So this now is a full boat because we don't have the other bit onto it where it's snapped in two. Okay, that's what's going on. Okay, fine. That's absolutely no problem at all.
Alarm beenden.
Leave view. And we're gonna surface the boat
Auf diese
because
Motoren wechseln.
there could be some torpedo nets or mines down there, so we're just gonna try and avoid them as best as we can. So that's why I was getting confused. So it's fine. It's fine. It's not a problem at all.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay. How fast are we going now? We should be going to
Fahrt voraus.
ahead full here. We should easily be able to get back to La Rochelle now. No problem at all. Now, I'm half tempted.
35 Meter. Horchraum besetzen.
Yeah, nothing around. Okay, I was just going to see if there was anything on its way into port.
Zielposition erreicht.
But it doesn't appear like there is.
Wäre jetzt angebracht.
So I might just do some quick...
35 Meter. Horchraum besetzen. Auf E-Motoren wechseln. Aktuelle Tiefe 15 Meter. Tanks
No,
an
never
Bord.
mind.
35
So it just
Meter.
appears that, like, really, like, this has been a bit unfortunate because we can't see what the next... Oh, Timmy D was working for 2 days, 4 hours. Okay, well, sorry, mate. I was a little bit preoccupied with other things. Right, where's Timmy D gone? Where is he? Is he upstairs? Oh, he's coming downstairs. Okay. It is what it is. Dr. Freeze is on your boy and is up and going. Let's just stay on this route. It might actually... We might come across something. You never know. Nope. Nothing in the area. That's absolutely fine. We're just going to go to the port of La Rochelle now. If we can have... we can actually go to
Äußerste Kraft voraus.
low discipline. Right, boys and girls, let's get some playing cards on the go. Playing cards. There we go. Yes, I think actually that's been rather successful, despite the fact that I had to reload a few times. But that was expected, wasn't it? Shit, what have I just done with that? Oh, there it is. Yeah, not too bad, I think. I hope people enjoyed it anyway. It's been a weird... Who's overworked? You overworked now because of fucking playing cards. Jesus Christ, lads. Jesus fucking Christ. Never mind, eh? Idiots. Yeah, I hope people enjoyed it. It's been a nice little time to get back into it, hasn't it? Again, I don't know when the next U-boat stream will be. It could be Saturday afternoonish, or it could be sometime the week after. Who knows? Yeah, we can't be fucking up Wolfpack there. Even though he gave some solid advice earlier. Who's? Are you just...
Herr Kapitän.
Sure, so you just wanking him off? No.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kaloy?
Who? How is he being... Who's healing him? Is he healing himself? Okay. I have no idea who's healing him up, but he's okay apparently. You need to rest. Freddie Lewis. That should be fine now. Fuel is close to depletion. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Get out of bed. You.
Könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Achten wir es als erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
Hmm. That's going to be an issue. Is there anything I can turn off? How am I doing this now?
Kurs setzen.
I mean, we could just go to the port of Brest.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
Is Lisbon closer?
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Natürlich, Herr Kaloy.
I guess we can go here, can't we?
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
If we go to the port of Vigo, that should work, shouldn't it? Remaining. Yeah, we should be okay. Low discipline. Ellie Bells, can you play cards? Dr. Freeze, can you play cards as well?
Herr Kaloi, ich bin erschöpft. Ich benötige eine kurze Auszeit.
Now is not the time, buddy boy.
Gehendes Funktelegramm.
Herr Kaloi, ich bin erschöpft. Ich benötige eine kurze Auszeit.
Herr Kaloi, eingehendes Funktelegramm.
Yeah, we should be okay. You're gonna lose my. Are you? Wait a minute. Are you gonna? Have you bet whether or not I'm gonna make it back to port? This is a disaster. I'm not really paying attention to anything here. Well, I am, but I'm not. Okay, Ellie, you stop playing cards. Dr. Freeze needs some work done. You fuckers. Absolute fuckers. I need you to... Oh...
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause. Bestätige.
Heal him up.
Herr Kaloi, eingehendes Funktelegramm.
Ellie? I was okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, the discipline's fine. Now is not the time. No. No. No, leave me alone, everyone. Do you not realise the predicament I'm in?
Herr Kaloin, wir befinden uns in flachen Gewässern.
Okay. We've nearly made it, chat. Nearly. I hope people have enjoyed. I know it's been a fucking disaster, but it has actually been quite fun. It's been fun to get back into it.
Mastspitze, kleine Gruppe.
Heilung.
Uh-oh.
Herr Kaloin, feindliche Schiffe geben Alarm. Handelsschiff.
Can I?
155 Grad. Alarm! Handelsschiff in Sicht! Heilung! 5 Grad. Wir wissen, wie es geht. Drehen wir den Spieß gegen diese Jäger um. Handelsschiff, 15 Grad. Handelsschiff, 50 Grad.
Uh-oh.
Alle Maschinen stopp. Herr Kaloin, wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
No. I don't think this is a port I can stop at. This isn't a port I can stop at. Wait a minute, why is... I'm going to have to go back on a save, ain't I? I'm going to have to go back on a save. Stupidly. I thought you could go to like places like that. Because Portugal looks like it's under Nazi control. Or am I just being fucking stupid? Because I've done that before, haven't I? Hmm. Oh, Christ. Okay. Right, a little bit more focus from your boy. Should be okay. Right, where are we? We're here. Okay. Oh, look, we're on 67% fuel here.
Herr Kapitän?
Right, make our way.
Schneller!
At 100% discipline.
Alarm beenden!
Okay. Up you go.
Tanks anblasen! Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln!
We're just gonna have to do a straight run to La Rochelle, aren't we? Why has that done that?
Herr Kaloin, ich bin erschöpft.
Who's exhausted? Timmy D.
Auszeit.
Timmy D, you can get some. You can go get some rest, mate.
Ich benötige eine kurze Auszeit.
Walter, you can play some cards. Ellie, you can play some cards. Keep people's morale up.
Ich bin erschöpft. Ich benötige eine kurze Auszeit.
Right, you go and do that. Now, Freeze, can you go and do the same thing? So it really makes you wonder, how have I actually... Oh. Fuck. Fuck me. Okay. Milo, can you...
Herr Kaloy?
Where is he? There he is.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloy.
Right, Comrade, can you go and play some cards, please? Yes, because it says we've got 9,000 remaining, but the total route is only 4,500, so it shouldn't be a problem. Alright, Comrade, you go and rest, mate. Dr. Freeze, can you go and do some cards as well, just to keep people's morale slightly up? Alright, you can rest as well. Morale shouldn't be a problem. I don't know what the food situation's looking like either. I haven't even checked. I think the food shouldn't be too bad. We've got... In the galley, it says we've got 80 pieces of bacon. We're fine. Yeah, we should be fine. Low discipline. Milo, can you go and do... Oh, you can't. Wolfpack, you need rest. Dr. Freeze, can you sort that out? Ellie. Comrade, can you go and play some cards as well, mate? These boys definitely need a rest. Alright, you rest. You rest. Ellie, can you go and do some cards as well? Come on, boys. We're like a couple of days away.
Eines unserer U-Boote hat soeben ein mögliches Ziel innerhalb
No,
unserer
we
Reichweite
don't care. We do not care. Ellie, you need to rest. Dr. Freeze, can you go and do that? And then Wolfpack, no. Milo. It's actually, oh, you can, Milo. Okay. Right, you rest, and now you rest. Discipline, 2 days. Low discipline. We're 600 kilometers away. Should be okay. Fuel is close to depletion. Right, let's slow this down. Let's get ourselves in.
U-Boot, 325 Grad.
You dare bang into me. Fucking idiot. Ooh, chat, we got there in the end. I just don't want to make. I want to make sure I don't bank it up one of these coasts here. It's very likely that can happen.
Zielposition erreicht. Herr Kaloi, wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
Okay, chat, we're good. We're good. We've done it. Slow it down as we come through the dock. Coming back in on the 14th of April. So we've been at sea now for about 6 weeks actually. 6 to 7 weeks. Eric Shorts was arrested and Peter Gebhard was taken to a sanatorium for his tuberculosis. Right, mission reports. Okay, so Dr. Freeze, you gained 2 points in your German Crossing Gold. Lovely. Walter Conrad, you got the U-boat front clasp in bronze. This is an exclusive decoration for members of the Kriegsmarine. It recognises continued valour in combat. It's awarded for crew members who participate in 15 war patrols. And Ellie Bells, you get 3 points in your German Crossing Gold. And Timmy D, what have you got? See, 4,000 out of 10,000. So we're like 40% there. It's still a long way. So close. The day after the declaration of war of the USA on the 11th of December 1941, the extension of U-boat warfare against America was ordered. Admiral Donitz declared the operation Polkenschlag and sent several submarines to the east coast of America. We got that for 22,000 tons. One. Apparently, it said we only sunk one. It didn't. It was more than one, of course. 55,000 tons for that. Overall, not too shabby. We got all the additionals as well. Perfect. So, what I'm going to do, chat, is I'm going to head off. I've done everything that I need to do. I'm going to firstly send everyone on holiday, though. That was a disgusting end to the stream, said the least. My crew need a break. And what we're going to do, because we are strapped for time, we're going to say, I will say strapped for time. I'm just going to say 2 weeks in La Rochelle, just to relax. Then, once I've done that, I'm going to save and call that a stream. Because then, whilst that's going on, those 14 days, I'm going to put some other stuff for the next stream anyway. But yeah, I hope people enjoyed. I hope people have enjoyed getting back into U-boat. That has been a very, very glorious time. I've enjoyed it. I'm glad it wasn't as laggy or whatever. We did have a bit of a blip earlier on. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, I hope people enjoyed anyway. In terms of the schedule this week, I don't know what's going on. I should be doing jury service. I will be at work tomorrow, but jury service for the week commencing Tuesday. I should be getting home relatively early those days. Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone who came along and lurked in the background and stuff. Yeah, so I'll be dropping the schedule a little bit later on anyway. Obviously, those who aren't following and want to keep up with the channel, obviously do give us a follow, and those YouTube, drop a sub, but obviously drop in on the streams. This is where the fun's at. And yeah, join us on the Discord if there's any recommendations for any games or whatever. Throw them up in chat. And yeah, we've got a community game. Excuse me, community game on Sunday for. Golf with your friends, if anyone wants to come along to that. It's not streamed, you can just come along and just have a little bit of a good time. So yeah, I will see everyone. I'll see everyone, hopefully, in the next couple of days. But if I don't see you, have a lovely, lovely week, and I'll see you when I see you. So have a lovely evening, everyone. Take it easy, take care, and bye-bye.